Imagine a country where every corner tells a story, where ancient ruins stand beside Renaissance masterpieces, where rolling vineyards meet dramatic coastlines, and where food isn't just a meal, it's a way of life. This is Italy, the cradle of Western civilization and Europe's most romantic destination. From the eternal city of Rome to floating villages built on water, from cliffside coastal towns to Renaissance art capitals, Italy offers a journey through 3,000 years of human achievement and natural beauty. Today, we're counting down the top 5 must-visit destinations in Italy, each one revealing why this boot-shaped peninsula has captivated travelers for centuries. And number 1? It's the birthplace of everything we call Western culture. Now let's explore the 5 destinations that showcase Italy at its absolute finest. Italy is a Mediterranean nation in southern Europe, shaped like a boot kicking a ball, that ball being Sicily. It's home to 60 million people and boasts more UNESCO World Heritage Sites than any other country on Earth, an incredible 58 locations. This is the birthplace of the Roman Empire, which shaped modern law, government, engineering, and language. It's where the Renaissance ignited, giving us Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and revolutionary ideas that changed art and science forever. Italy invented opera, gave us pizza and pasta, perfected winemaking, and created fashion houses that define global style. From the snow-capped Alps in the north to sun-drenched Mediterranean beaches in the south, Italy offers incredible geographical diversity within a country roughly the size of California. Italian culture revolves around la dolce vita, the sweet life, a philosophy that celebrates beauty, family, good food, and taking time to truly savor every moment. And yes, the food. Every region has its own cuisine, its own wines, its own traditions, making Italy not just one country, but a collection of delicious, distinct experiences. Cinque Terre proves that Italy's beauty isn't just in grand monuments, it's in the simple perfection of life, lived in harmony with dramatic landscapes. The name literally means 5 lands. And these villages, Monterosso, Vernazza, Corniglia, Manarola, and Riomaggiore, are connected by hiking trails that offer some of the most spectacular coastal views in the Mediterranean. What makes Cinque Terre extraordinary is how these villages seem to defy gravity. Pastel-colored houses, vibrant yellows, pinks, oranges, and blues stack vertically on steep cliffsides overlooking turquoise waters below. This UNESCO World Heritage Site has remained remarkably unchanged for centuries. Cars are restricted, keeping the villages pedestrian-friendly and authentically charming. Terraced vineyards cascade down impossible slopes, producing the local wine Sciacquetra. Hike the famous Sentiero Azzurro, the Blue Trail, connecting all 5 villages. The most famous section between Manarola and Riomaggiore is called Via dell'Amore, the Path of Love, carved into the cliffside with breathtaking sea views. This city represents human ambition, artistic genius, and the delicate balance between preservation and the forces of nature. Built on 118 small islands in a lagoon off the Adriatic Sea, Venice is connected by over 400 bridges and 150 canals. There are no cars here. Transportation is by foot, boat, or gondola through a labyrinth of waterways that serve as streets. Venice reached its peak during the Middle Ages and Renaissance as a maritime superpower controlling Mediterranean trade routes. The wealth flowing through Venice funded spectacular architecture, art, and culture that still astounds today. St. Mark's Square, or Piazza San Marco, is Venice's magnificent heart. St. Mark's Basilica, with its Byzantine domes covered in golden mosaics, stands as one of the world's most opulent churches. The adjacent Doge's Palace showcases Venetian Gothic architecture and was the seat of power for the Venetian Republic. Ride a gondola through narrow canals beneath centuries-old bridges, passing beneath washing lines strung between pastel palazzi. Florence is compact and walkable, yet contains more artistic and cultural treasures per square mile than perhaps anywhere else on Earth. This is where you'll understand how human creativity can transcend time and continue inspiring centuries later. The Medici family, Florence's powerful banking dynasty, funded artists and thinkers who changed history forever. The heart of Florence is the Duomo, the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore. Its massive terracotta dome, designed by Brunelleschi, was an engineering marvel that shouldn't have been possible with 15th century technology. Climb 463 steps to the top for panoramic views over the red-tiled roofs of Florence, with the Tuscan hills beyond. The Uffizi Gallery houses the world's finest collection of Renaissance art. Here you'll find Botticelli's Birth of Venus, works by Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Caravaggio, essentially a walk through art history's greatest hits. Cross the Ponte Vecchio, a medieval bridge lined with jewelry shops that has spanned the Arno River since 1345. It's the only bridge in Florence that survived World War II intact. Visit the Accademia Gallery to see Michelangelo's David in person. No photograph prepares you for the emotional impact of standing before this 17-foot marble masterpiece, completed in 1504, when Michelangelo was just 26 years old. Florence isn't just museums and monuments. Wander the Oltrarno district, Florence's artisan quarter, where craftsmen still practice traditional leatherworking, goldsmithing, and restoration techniques passed down through generations. Climb to Piazzale Michelangelo at sunset for the most iconic view of Florence, the entire city spread below you with the Duomo dominating the skyline, surrounded by the gentle hills of Tuscany. The Amalfi Coast represents Italy at its most glamorous, a place where natural beauty, centuries of history, Mediterranean culture, and dolce vita luxury blend into an unforgettable experience. Stretching along the southern edge of Italy's Sorrentine Peninsula, this UNESCO World Heritage coastline features dramatic cliffs plunging into azure Mediterranean waters, with pastel villages seemingly glued to impossible slopes. The coastal road, SS-163, carved into the cliffside, is considered one of the world's most scenic drives, though also one of the most nerve-wracking, with hairpin turns and buses passing inches apart on narrow roads suspended above the sea. Begin in Positano, the coast's most photogenic town. White and pastel houses cascade down the steep hillside toward a small beach, connected by staircases and narrow pathways. Positano embodies Italian coastal chic, boutique hotels, upscale shopping, and restaurants with terraces overlooking the infinite blue. Visit Amalfi itself, the coast's namesake town, once a powerful maritime republic rivaling Venice and Genoa. The Duomo di Amalfi, with its Arab Norman architecture and striking facade, dominates the main square. Wander through the narrow streets where lemon groves terraced on the hillsides produce the famous limoncello liqueur. Rome isn't just Italy's capital. It's the foundation of Western civilization, a testament to human ambition, and a city that has shaped our world for 3 millennia and continues to inspire every visitor who walks its ancient streets. Rome wasn't just any city. It was the capital of an empire that controlled most of the known Western world, spreading Roman law, engineering, language, and culture that still shapes our modern civilization. Walking through Rome is like walking through a living museum, where ancient ruins stand beside Baroque fountains, where Renaissance churches occupy Roman temple sites, where history isn't preserved behind glass, but integrated into daily life. Begin at the Colosseum, the largest amphitheater ever built, completed in 80 AD. This iconic structure held 50,000 spectators who watched gladiatorial combat and public spectacles. Standing inside, you can almost hear the roar of ancient crowds. This is where history feels tangible and real. The Roman Forum spreads below Palatine Hill, a vast complex of ruins that was once the center of Roman public life. The temples, government buildings, and marketplaces where the fate of empires was decided. The Pantheon, completed in 126 AD, remains the world's largest unreinforced concrete dome. Its oculus, the circular opening at the dome's peak, allows rain and light to fall into the temple, creating an ethereal connection between earth and sky. Italy isn't just a country, it's humanity's greatest masterpiece, painted over thousands of years. From Cinque Terre's coastal perfection to Venice's floating beauty, from Florence's artistic soul to the Amalfi Coast's dramatic glamour, and finally to Rome's eternal grandeur, each destination reveals why Italy remains the world's most beloved travel destination. So which Italian wonder calls to you first? Share your answer in the comments below. If this journey inspired your wanderlust, hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible travel destinations. La Dolce Vita awaits you in Italy.